Hello, my dear students. Good afternoon, all of you. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. My name is Tezip sir, and today we are going to learn exercise number 7B and exercise number 7C. Okay. In last lecture, my dear student, already we started the exercise number 7A, but in this session we have done. So now we are move on the further exercise number 7B or 7C. Understood, dear students? So now let's check here first of all today's quote, and then after, my dear students, we are going to check today's content. Okay, then after we started our session. So now let's check our today's quote. Today's quote is, if you can dream it, you can do it. If what, my dear students? If you can dream it, you can do it. Okay, so now I hope you all are understood. Now let's check here today's contents. Means today we are going to learn these all things. Today we are going to learn these all things. First of all, we do here first of all, let's check here today's contents. Means today we are going to learn these all things. Chapter number 7, fraction of the collection. What first topic we are going to learn? First topic is fraction of the collection. Then after, the exercise number 7B, 7C, color to show the fractions and numerator and denominators of fraction. Chapter number 7, fraction. But first of all, we are going to learn, my dear student, fraction of collection. But before starting a fraction of collection, we have a incomplete the exercise number 7A, question number 8. Choose a fraction to show about how much each one hold. And question number 9, say whether true or false. This both question we have left to completing our exercise number 7A. So my dear students, we are first going to do exercise number 7A, question number 8, choose a fraction to show about how much each one hold, and question number 9, say whether true or false. Understood? And then after, we are going to learn a new topic, fraction of collection. What? Fraction of collection. Then after, my dear students, we started exercise number 7B or C. Question number 1, color to show the fraction and numerator and denominators of the fraction. Understood? I hope you all are understood. Now let's check here the first of all exercise number 7A, question number 8 or 9. Let's check here. So my dear students, our first question is what? Exercise number 7A, question number 8. Okay, it's our today's session's first question. Okay, exercise, again I repeat, exercise number 7A, question number 8, choose a fraction to show about how much each one holds. Okay, this question is a practical base, but now this question is coming in your textbook, that's why I am going to teach you. Understood, my dear students? Now let's check here the question number 8, choose a fraction to show about how many each one holds. Let's check here that question. So dear students, question number 8, choose a fraction to show about how much is one hold. Means here is equipment, means apparatus. Okay, means things. We have to fill something, any liquid, chemicals or a water. Okay, here is different types of apparatus and different types of all things, and fill it with any liquid or any things, any materials. Understood? So now let's check here the question number A. See here, how much? Okay, how much first apparatus, how much first jug is filled with a green color? Means a green color. Okay, greenish color. Understood? So it see this half. It's a half, not a full. Full shows here this border, but here is check. Let's check here this, my dear student. It's a fill, not a fully filled with this green color. Okay, it's a filled half. It means what? It shows a fraction. How to show the fraction? 1 upon 2. Then after, the question number B, square type apparatus, and it's see 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. one full, it means one part is fillet, but is a total how many parts in apparatus? 5. See, this one part is fillet, that's why we are writing a 1 by 5, 1 upon 5. Same here, see, it's not a full or 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, okay, is a 1/2 filled, okay. And then after the question number D is 1/3 is filled by a pink color, okay, not a 1/2, 1/3 or 2/3, okay, it's a filled 1/3, 1/3. Understood, my dear students? I hope you all are understood. Now, my dear students, exercise number 7a, question number 9. Okay, exercise number 7a, question number 9. Say whether true or false. So let's check here, my dear students, true or false of exercise number 7a. Okay, now say whether true or false. My dear students, here different types of things, eating things or image. Okay, so let's check here the question number 1. 1 upon half the glass of has the water. See, 1 upon half the glass has water. Understood, my dear students? So now let's see here the one half. See, this not is 1/2. Now let's check here the example of 1/2. This is an example of 1/2. So this, see here, both are similar. No, so is the false. What, my dear students, is false. Okay, now my dear students, question number what? Question number B. 1 upon 2 means 1/2 the burger is eaten. See this. Full of the burger is what? Burger is full circle of the burger is the full part, means 2. Okay, and 1/2 a piece of the burger eaten. So see, this is the half burger is there. So that's why it's correction sentence. 1 upon 2 the burger is eaten. Understood? So now what we are writing there? We are writing what? True. Understood? We are written a true. Got my points, my dear students? Okay, now our question number 3. 1 upon 2 of the chocolate is left. See here, how many parts of full chocolates? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 parts. So see this here, here is denominator is 2, but exactly correct is how many denominators? 8. Okay, and 2 part is eaten. See this, 1 or 2 is eaten, but here is only they show the 1 numerator. So 1/2 of the chocolate is left. It's false, is incorrect information. Okay, so that's why what we are mentioning here, my dear students, we are mentioning here what? False. Understood, my dear students? Now we move on to question number 4. So dear students, question number 4 is what? 4 people have a share this cake fry. Okay, see this, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we are equally 4 piece exactly. So what to do, my dear students? That time we are equally share a 4 piece. See this, 1 people, 2 people, 4 people are there total, but 1 person, 2 person, 3rd person and 4 person. Okay, understood, my dear students? Got my points? So that's why it's what? Correct answer. 4 people have a share the equally freely, means 0 upon 4. Okay, there are 4 pieces, means a sentence is true. Now we move on question number E. 1 upon 3rd of the farm grew rice. See this, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. So here is a what, my dear students? 1, 2 and 3 parts, and 1 gram is from grew rice. See this rice is this large is what? Rice. Okay, so that is correct? No, means incorrect sentence. Understood? Here is the rice. What my point, my dear students? 1 upon 3 means. And after the question number F, 2 upon 3 of the garden had a roses. 2 upon 3 the garden has roses. See this, 1, 2 and 3 parts, and 2 is what? Is a flower, but here is only 1 part is a roses. Okay, so that's why this sentence is also incorrect. Understood, my dear students? Here we complete the 2 questions. Question number 8, choose a fraction to show about how much each one hold, and question number 9, say whether true or 4. This both question we have done now, and also with exercise number 7a done. Understood? I hope you all are understood, my dear students. So now students, now we are starting a new topic of this chapter. Okay, so fraction of collection. Okay, my dear students, what fraction of collection means? Fraction of collection. Fractions also refer to part of the whole collection or group. Fractions also refer to part of the whole collection or group. Look at the three children watching a TV. See this, my dear students, these three student or children watching a TV. 1, 2 and 3. Three children watching a TV. What a fraction of the children are boys? Okay, my dear students, there are how many persons are there? 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 persons. Okay, there are 3 persons. Okay, and now we have to check the parts of a boys. Means how many boys are there? 1 or 2. 2 boys are there. So how can we write the fraction? 2 upon 3. Why I am writing a 2 upon 3, my dear students? Because of 2 is a boy, means a part of the group, and 3 is what? 3 is all person, means all children. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. 3 means 3 shows the all children and 2 shows the strength of boys. Understood, my dear students? It's called a fraction of collection. I hope you all are understood. Again I repeat, dear students, fractions also refer to part of the whole collection or group. See, fraction also refer a part of whole, means a part of whole means what? Full things, means full part of any things, and it shows a full collection. Okay, collection of group. Understood, my dear students? That's why I am repeating again and again, fractions also refer to part of the whole collection or group. Look at the three children watching a TV. See this, all my dear students, in image. 3 children is watching a TV. What a fraction of the children are boys? So now we have to find the fraction of children are boys. Understood? Fraction. Now my dear students, here we find the fraction of what? Fraction of the children are boys. Okay, so my dear students, 2 out of 3 children are boys. See here, 2 out of 3 means what? 2 out of 3 means what? 3 children, but 2 boys and 1 girls. So means what? 2 out of 3 children are boys. 2/3 of children are boys. 2/3 means, see, 2 boys and total 3, 2/3. So means 2 is what? So 2 is, so the numerators are 2. Boys are part of the group, and 3 is what? Children's in all, the whole group. 3 means what? Children's in all, the whole group. Understood, my dear students? I hope you all are understood better. Now we move on. The 2 upon 3 of the children are boys. We have to mention as like that. Okay, how we mention, my dear students? 2 upon 3 of the children are boys. Understood? As like that we are mention the fraction of collection. Okay, now we move on further, my dear students. So now we move on further here. Okay, there are 4 mug in all. See this, it's called about mug, cup of tea. Okay, means mug. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 mug is there. There are 4 mug in all. 1 mug is green. See this. The rest are red. Okay, 3 are left, and 4th one is what? It's a green, in a green color. Okay, the 1/4 of the mug are green. So now let's first of all let's check here the instructions. We do not say 1/4 of the mug is green because we are referring to a collection. See this, that is an important point, and I think you have to keep it in mind and memorize this all thing, my dear students. Okay, this point, this note you have to write, means we do not say 1/4 of the mug is green because we are referring to a collection. Got my point, my dear students? Okay, again I repeat, there are 4 mug in all. 1 mug is green, the rest are red. 1/4 of the mug are green. See this, my dear students, 1/4 of the mugs are green. Here is only one mug is a green in color and other rest are a red. So now first of all let's check here the denominators. Okay, so how many mugs are there, my dear students? There are 4 mugs. So why? That's why we are right here the 4, all the mugs, the whole collection. 4 means we have to check the only collection. Then after check the numerator. So part of the collection. See, this is a difference. Okay, so green mug is a 1. So that's why answer is what? 1/4. Therefore 3/4 of the mugs are red. Okay, one thing, how we write the fraction of collection? 1/4 mug are green and 3/4 mug are red. See this. Okay, now here check the numerator or denominators. Numerator what? Here red mug. How many red mugs are there? 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 red mugs. Okay, my dear students, there are 3 red mug. And there are how many total whole collection means whole mug? 4 whole mug. That's why we are mentioned 4 in denominator and 3 is a red mug. Understood? As like that, my dear students, we are going to do this all things. Okay, now we move on the further question. Now we move on the further, my dear students. Exercise number, here is fraction of the collections done. Now we move on exercise number 7b. Question number 1, color to show the fraction. Okay, what is the question number 1, my dear students? Color to show the fractions means here what to do? This all vegetables we have to color to show the fraction. Understood, my dear students? So now let's check here. So exercise number 7b, color to show the fraction. Question number 1, 3/4. Directly we have to fill a color. Okay, no need to draw anything. This question we are doing textbook. So here I am show the only the part. You have to fill with as like that. Okay, you fill with your as a fraction. Okay, so in see this 1, 2, 3 and 4. There are 4 tomatoes. So denominator is 4 and numerator is 3. What, my dear students? Denominator is 4 and numerator is 3. Means color to show the fraction. Now we take the example of brinjal. Here is how many brinjals are there? 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's why we are writing the denominator 3 and 1 is what? Is a that's why, my dear students, 1/3 ratio. Okay, only we are fill 1 brinjal. That's why we maintain the fraction 1/3 as like same method in further question number 4, and its example of chili. 1, 2, 3 and 4. There are 4 chili. Okay, and only one numerator. See this one. The any one chili we are filled with a color, with green color. Same example number of apple and same example number of oranges. Okay, so these are 2/3 and 1/2. So now what is your project? You have to fill in your book, otherwise you have to round it. Understood? Got my point, my dear students? Now we are going to learn new exercise number 7b. Question number 2, write 2 fractions for the each. What, my dear students? Write 2 fraction for each. Understood? So now, my dear students, question number 1 is what? Circle type blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There are total 5 blocks. Okay, so what we are writing in denominators we are writing 5. See this, both denominators 5. Okay, and how many block shaded by a pink color? See this, 3 is shaded by pink color. One has been done for us. Okay, one has been done for us, my dear students. Is this our example? And we do further B or C. So 3/5 is a pink. In this block 3/5 means 3 block is pink and total 5 block is there. Okay, and 2 is white, means not a pink, and 5. Understood, my dear students? Got my point? Okay, now question number B. What is the question number B? Okay, so let's check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So what is our fraction of these blocks? 3 upon 5 is pink and 2 upon 5 is not pink. Now question number 3. How many blocks are there? 2, 2, 4 and 2, 6. There are 6 blocks. So that's why we are writing in the denominator 6. What we are writing, my dear students? 6. Okay, so see this both 6. Okay, now we are check how many blocks are shaded by blue color. 1, 2 and 3. 3 color is shaded by blue color. So that's why first fraction we write as like that, 3 upon 6. What? 3 upon 6 is a blue. What, my dear students? 3 upon 6 is the blue and 3 upon 6 is not a blue. Okay, so see this. 3 part is not a shaded by blue color and 3 part is shaded by blue color. Understood? So that's why first what we are writing, 3 upon 6 is blue and 3 upon 6 is not blue. Now we move on to example number C. Let's check here the example number C. So my dear students, example number C, how many blocks are in question number C? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9. There are 9 total blocks. So that's why we are writing in the denominator 9. In both denominators we are writing there are 9. Okay, we mention a 9. Okay, so now let's check here the numerator. So first is green, means how many blocks are green there? 1, 2 or 3. There are 3 green blocks. So how we mention the fraction? As like that, my dear students. 3 upon 9 is green. Okay, and how many is not a green, means not a shaded by green color? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. There are 6 block is not a green, means there are 6 block is not a shaded by a green color. So how we write the fraction of this all green blocks? So 3 upon 9 is green and 6 upon 9 is not a green. Understood? I hope you all are understood. Then now we move on, my dear students, numerator and denominator of fractions. Means we are going to further a new topic, numerator and a denominator of a fractions. Numerator and denominator of a fraction. Fractions name a part of the region or part of the collection. What, my dear students? Numerator means what? Part beginning refer. Okay, parts beginning refer to. And denominator means what? Part in all. See these all things, my dear students, in your screen. Numerator or denominator. Fractions name part of the region or part of a collection. What, my dear students? Fraction name a part of the region or part of a collection. Numerator or denominator. Numerator means what? Parts beginning refer to. And denominator means what? Parts in all. Okay, now here let's check the blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8. There are total 8 blocks. How many blocks? So that's why we are writing in the denominators 8. Okay, and how many parts are shaded? Shaded parts, 3 parts. See here only they mention a 3 parts. Shaded parts and equal to all parts, means 3 is what? Numerator and 8 is what? Denominator. Understood, my dear students? Part beginning to refer to all means shaded part, different parts, it's called a numerator, and whole part, full parts of our any figure, our questions, part in all, it's what? It's called a denominator. Understood, my dear students? So 3 upon 8 shaded parts or equal parts in all. 3 is what? Shaded part, and 8 is equal part in all. 3 is numerator and 8 is denominator. How it's possible? Let's check here. 2 to 4 to 6 plus 7. So how many parts are shaded? Okay, there are 7 rectangular. How many rectangulars are there, dear students? 7 rectangulars all. Okay, so how many our denominators? 7. Now we check the shaded rectangles. So 1, 2, 3. See this. 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. There are 4 shaded rectangulars. Understood, my dear students? So that's why we are mentioned in numerator 4 and denominator we are mention a 7. Why we are mention a 7? Because of there are 7 rectangular. And why we are mention a 4? Because of there are 4 shaded rectangulars. Understood, my dear students? Now we move on the question further, exercise number 7. But before, let's check here the small notes. When there are no shaded parts, the numerator is 0. Understood? See these important points you have to write in your rough book also with your fair book. Okay, so now note down with me, my dear students. When there are no shaded parts, the numerator is 0. There can be a no fraction with 0 as the denominators. Means how? 0 by 2 means 0 upon 2. When the numerator and denominator are the same, it's a whole or 1. Means what? Region 1. Any number divide with any specific number, we get the same answer. Okay, or a same multiplication method. Any number divide with any specific number means 1, so we get the 1. Understood, my dear students? So when the numerator or denominator are the same, it's a whole or 1. There can be a fraction with the 0 as the denominator. When there are no shaded part, the numerator is 0. Understood? Now we move on to question number C, my dear students. Let's check here the question number C. Question number 1, complete the table based on the figure below. So let's check here and we complete. Okay, so now here is a 6 figure. We have to write the numerators, denominators and whole fraction. What we are writing in the numerator? In numerator, my dear students, we are writing a number of the shaded parts. In denominators, number of the parts in all, and a fraction of shaded parts. Let's check the example number 1. 1 is the circle, and how many parts of the circle? 6 part of the circle. So that's why we are writing in the denominator 6, and a shaded part is only 1. So that's why we are writing in a 1 upon 6. Okay, it's whole fraction. Now a B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7. There are a total 7 parts, means denominator is 7. And how many parts of shaded by yellow color? 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 parts. Okay, so how we write the whole fraction? How we write the fraction? 3 upon 7. Now we move on the question number C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8. There are total 8 blocks. That's why we are mentioning the denominators 8. Okay, and how many blocks are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are total 7 blocks are shaded by yellow color. So what we are mentioning in numerator? 7. And now we write the full fraction, means fraction of shaded part, 7 upon 8. Understood? Now we move on to question number D, but it's not as clear much more, but is a square. In square there are total 5 blocks and 5 parts, and full whole blocks are shaded by yellow color. So 5, 5. Okay, so what is the answer? 1. Okay, 5, 5 means 1. 5 upon 5 is equal to 1. Okay, it means whole part are shaded by, whole part are same, whole part are shaded by same color or same things are shaded. Now we move on to question number E. Okay, let's check here the how many blocks, how many things are here. 1, 2,